skeleton of a website that just displays a single web page, but it has got several conceptual part and an organization that we need to understand. First, we have got the title that will catch everyone's eyes. We want to make the title eye-catching. I'm not speaking in the sense of styling or beautifying your code or beautifying your document or your web page. I'm talking in the sense so that the semantics or it provides a meaning to your visitors. So what I essentially mean is that whenever your visitor clicks or visits your website, his eye must float automatically towards this heading section. Then it should flow slowly down as naturally as possible. So you must keep your document as smooth as possible, just like as if it's flowing down as you scroll down. So we have got a main heading, and we have also got a subheading that gives us a little more detail about what this web page is essentially going to do, or how is it going to help the visitor who is visiting this website. Then again, we have got several list elements. Now, if you look at this list elements, these list elements are quite different. In this sense, one has got only bullets, and these are just arbitrary list elements. They don't have any sort of hierarchy or any sort of organization or any sort of serials. But in the next list, we have got a serialized or some list that is organized from 1 to 7. So they follow a specific order. But the first one, this one, is arbitrary. They don't follow a specific order. We will be looking at how and when to use a specified orderly form of list, and how and when to use sorry for that. We will be looking at how to use unordered list. We will also look at ordered list and when to use them. And then we are also going to look how to use the newer HTML5 elements that's used to create this definition, that's also used to create this block and this citation, along with the special character entities that you see at the bottom of this web page, and how to provide additional information about the author's copyright obligations. So first, what we need to do is head over to our Aptana Studio, and it's pretty simple. All you need to do is click on your folder or on your project folder. If you haven't created a project folder, just go to File, then go to New, and then click on click on Web Project. So when you head over to Web Project, you will have something like this. This project templates, these are basic templates, or which means they're going to give you a simple or complex platform depending on your usability. So if you want to start simply, then you should choose this default one. Then if you want to go a little bit higher with a little bit more addition, then you should choose basic web template. And if you want a full-fledged production, if you're trying to create a production website that will go on a live server, then you should obviously choose this boilerplate, HTML5 boilerplate. But you shouldn't use the cached one because it's pretty outdated. You should use the HTML5 boilerplate. That's going to get downloaded when you click next. So it's actually telling you that Paul's Irish HTML5 boilerplate from HTML5 boilerplate.com, and it will require a network connection or a network access, because it's going to get you the actual or the updated version of this boilerplate. Now the boilerplate is essentially a group of folders and a group of files, HTML files, that's going to create the platform so that you can immediately start creating the website rather than moving around, creating your own documents, creating project files and all those stuff. It's going to do that for you, so you don't need to worry about that. But because we're just starting over with a simple web template or a web page, we need this default project. So let's click next, And then first, let's choose the location. The location will be somewhere. Suppose you want to save it on desktop, just save it here. But before you save it on desktop, you need to create a folder. Remember that. So in order to create a folder, just click on new folder and you will get a name, and then you can do that. I already did that and I don't need to. So after you do that, you just write the project name, and then when you click on the project name, just click next or finish, and then you're good to go. So because I already created this project file, it's really simple. You just need to do that as I've already told you. You create that using file, new, and web project. So you can even just create a simple folder, which will be an empty folder, and then if you don't get